What I'm going to talk today about is different types of changeups with this article, and I'm also going to show you a knee drill that I think is really neat, learning any type of different pitch, working on your pitching mechanics. The first thing I want to talk about is changeup grips. There's a lot of changeups out there that you can throw. I like this one. When I first start working with a pitcher, I'll show them. I won't show them a C change or a circle change first, because it's a little bit more difficult pitch. But I like to show them the claw pitch. And what I do here is I put my middle finger where those two seams are, and I put my thumb right underneath where those other two seams are. Okay, in between those two seams. These other two fingers are equal distance apart, and this pinky, when you have smaller hands, can just go on that lace right there. I like to touch my thumb and middle and my pinky together just like that, and then you just throw your fastball. It slows it down because you're working with more surface area on the baseball. You have more fingers. If you want to slow the pitch down even more and you have longer fingers or even shorter fingers, again, you grip it using your middle finger in between those two seams. And then if you want to slow it down even more, you've got to spread these fingers further apart from each other. And the way to do that is just to bring your thumb down on the ball so you can spread your fingers even further apart, and you just have to experiment with that pitch. I love this pitch. I just call it the claw. I don't know what it's called. Okay, another pitch is what I really like are the C change and the circle change. My favorite's the C change, just because even though I can't get as much movement with the C change than the circle change is just very difficult to throw for a lot of pitchers. But here's how I hold it. I hold it like I'm going to grip a curveball, and then I just move this finger over and I make a C shape with my thumb and my index finger. Now, a lot of people that teach this pitch, a lot of pitching coaches that teach this pitch, they'll just have them grip it like this, or even the thumb and middle finger won't split the baseball in half, but they'll have them grip the pitch and throw it like a fastball. It will slow down just because you're working with more surface area. Again, you're working with, you have more fingers on the baseball. But what really slows it down more, if you can deal with it, is throwing the C right at the catcher. That's a real circle change, okay? So I'm going to demonstrate how to teach this, the C change, okay? The circle change, I have that same grip, except I make more of a circle with my thumb and my index finger. Same thing with the circle change, you're throwing the circle right at the catcher. Very tough to do for a lot of pitchers, so this is how I teach that pitch. Quite frankly, I got this tip from Tom House in the National Pitching Association. I got this knee drill from him, but it's an excellent drill. So what I'm going to do is, to get into this knee drill, I'm going to take my stride right here, and I'm going to rotate my hips and get that delayed shoulder rotation, as you'll see in my other tapes, get the delayed shoulder rotation, and then I'm going to bring this knee into the ground right here. I'm going to bring that knee down, and I'm going to bring this knee right underneath this hip. So I'm actually opened up right here. Instead of in a closed posture, I'm opened up with a knee drill. And you might think, well, why are you opening up with a knee drill? The reason why I'm doing that is because when you're on your feet, you do that delayed shoulder rotation anyway. So we're opening up here, and then what I'm going to do is, here I'm going to scoot over here because I'm not in line with the target. What I'm going to do is I'll just throw a couple of fastballs here, but I want to get the equal and opposite, perfect right here, show my numbers to the target here, and then as I come around, I want to make sure I get a perfect squeeze and swivel, and my shoulders are square at release of the baseball. Now with this drill, you can't just throw like this. You've got to come around and throw. You can actually bring this foot around as you throw the baseball. Now because I only have one baseball with me, I actually can't throw this unless I have to go back and get some more. But with my fastball, I'm just going to get right here, come around, throw that pitch. In fact, Daryl, if you just wanted to come around right here, I'll show them where, right in front of me. I'll show them where at release I'm supposed to be. So I'm right here. Little opened up once again. Perfect, equal and opposite. As I come around, I rotate again. I rotate my hips first. I don't want to pull that elbow. I rotate my hips first, right into this perfect squeeze and swivel, and then I release the baseball. As you'll notice, my natural arm slot is about 3/4 arm slot right here. Okay, so as I come around, boom. Good squeeze and swivel. Now, when I'm teaching pitchers how to throw other pitches, like a curveball, or in this case, the C change, I'm going to have them work on this drill on their knees with this. So they're right here. You actually pull, when they first start, you want to pull that pitch out just like this. So that C is facing you, and then as you throw that pitch, the C continues to, you continue to throw that C right at the catcher. So here it is right here in slow motion, I guess. But I'm going to pull that pitch out, and then as I throw, I got to make sure that C, I'm doing all my fastball pitching mechanics the same. And then as I release the baseball, baseball's going to come off like this, hit the middle finger last, and have this type of rotation right there. So the knee drill is perfect for teaching different types of pitches. Here's a curveball. You hold the curveball like this. I'm going to pull the curveball out right here. And this is perfect because this knee drill is perfect because you can throw 100 curveballs a day doing this knee drill because you've taken that momentum out of the throw. So you're here, and then you just get a good feel of where you release the ball. So I rotate my hips, do that perfect squeeze and swivel. I'm right here at release of the baseball. My head's in line with the target, and then as I release, I make sure ball on my wrist and forearm angle right here. But again, the knee drill's perfect for teaching off-speed pitches. And again, the claw pitch, middle finger goes between those two seams. Thumb is right underneath middle finger. To make sure you do that, you put that right underneath those two seams. And then those fingers spread apart equal distance. So that's the good claw pitch. It's going to slow down. And that other, to hold the C change, just grip. Take your grip like you're gripping a curveball, make a C out of it, but just make sure that you're actually throwing the C towards the catcher's glove. Another thing is, when you're first starting out throwing this pitch and it's new, here's what a lot of pitchers do. They'll come right here, and to try to get that ball here, they're going to go like that, and they're going to throw that. They're going to straighten out their arm and drop right here. I see a lot of pitchers do that all the time. Just make sure you keep your same fastball mechanics. Throw it slow when you first start to get that rotation on the ball right there.